Good afternoon. Good morning, everyone. My name is Lauren, and my life question is, why are people afraid to die if heaven is a better place than earth?
Ooh.
Alright, so the reason why I chose this question is because every time I would go to funerals, not often, but I've been to a few funerals, and I would hear people say, oh, it's okay, we don't have to cry because he or she is at a better place now. But when I was younger, I used to think, if they're in a better place, why are everybody in here crying? Because obviously they're not. But the depiction that we think is that heaven is a better place than earth, but what do we know if none of us have ever even been there?
Dang.
So I will always think to myself and try to ask people at church, like, what is heaven to you? What is heaven? How is heaven better than earth? Alright, so this is earth versus heaven. So the difference between earth and heaven is that on earth, we know what's going on. On earth, everything is real to us. Like, we can see what's happening. We have this one-on-one vision. The thing about heaven is that you can't see anything. You go based off of what you hear, and it's all based on your imagination. So heaven to you is different than heaven to me. Because heaven in the movie is all angels and blue skies and things that make it seem like fantasy world. So, next one. So, the reason I had to, in my research, I found out that 72% of Americans say that they believe in heaven, which is ironic because heaven is a religious thing, and a lot of people who don't even believe in a religion, which is like Christianity, Islamic, and all that stuff, they don't believe in religions, but they believe in heaven. But how can you believe in heaven when that is a religious thing? So it's kind of backwards, right? So, next slide. And I also found out that 89% of Americans say they're afraid to die. But more people are afraid to die, and a lot of people will say they believe in heaven, but if you believe in heaven, why are you so afraid to die? That's the question. So that was the problem. Everybody's afraid to die. So my perspective on this was that if you are living on earth, then you should live on earth. Don't live for something that you don't know. So people think like, oh my gosh, when I die, I don't want to die today, I don't want to die tomorrow. You don't want to die because you don't know what heaven is. And so you say you want to go to heaven, but you don't really know if you want to go to heaven because you don't know if it's real. Next one. Alright, so my solution. So I said pretend to live fearlessly. That means when you're living, don't be afraid to die. And I say that because if you're afraid to die, then you are afraid of where you're going next. You're thinking about the future too much. You're not willing to live your life for today, and that takes away from now. And then I said, only state facts. So you say what heaven is, but you don't know what heaven is, and so that means you're lying. So that's why I said state facts, because you're telling yourself about, you're telling yourself and other people about heaven, but you don't really know about heaven because you've never even been there. And my last solution was believe in your own words and live happily. So I'm not telling you not to believe in heaven or to believe in heaven because honestly, I believe it's real. But if I'm going to say that if I die today I will go to heaven, I'm not living in fear now. So if I die today, I'm going to be happy because I know that I'm going to a better place. And yeah, I'm going to just live happily. Thank you.
Why did you choose this topic about heaven? Because the people that they don't know where they go, they see it. So how do you know where they go?
Exactly. That was my whole purpose. That was the
What was the question?
He asked
I
that.
said, how
He
do
asked
people
that.
know where they're going when they are dead?
That's what she
He said that, why did I choose this topic if people don't know where they're going where they're dead? That was the whole purpose, because people always say they're going to heaven, but you don't know where you're going, because once you die, you can't come back to life and tell people where you went. I wish you could, then I'll probably choose my decision to stay alive or to die based on what they say. But since they can't tell me, that's why it's like hard to believe. It's hard to choose whether I should believe in heaven or not, because earth is where we are now.
Thank you so much more, Dr. Holland. So next we have Mr. So next we have